So, just like everybody else, I have been looking for a multitude of things that I can do that is, you know, still somewhat 2020 safe. And I got really into the baking and the cooking. And so, one of the things I really wanted to do for this year was I went to a lovely pumpkin patch, did some apple picking, I got a whole bunch of fall deliciousness stuff. And so I thought we could do a little bit of baking together with a little kitchen witching and talk about the magic of apples. Now, apples are one of those things that, like, I like them, but I didn't like love them, but for some reason I'm really feeling into them this year. And apples have so many magical associations. There is the concept of them being these fruits of knowledge or fruits of transition to the underworld. They appear over and over and over again in different myths and different gods. With the Norse, the apple orchards were known to be the thing that gave the gods their youth. They're used again and again in the Greek myths for a variety of reasons. I've even heard some tales of the Persephone tale told where it wasn't necessarily a pomegranate, but apples that were the thing that she ate. Very weird one-off tales, but so they tend to appear a lot in paganism. And then on top of it, they're also used in a bunch of other ways with divination. Talks of an apple peel twirling in water can give you the name of your possible soulmate or husband or something. There's also talks of a simple protection magic, because apples, if you cut them in half, have the lovely pentacle in the middle. The 5-star within the seeds. And so they always seemed like a very just overall oomph food when it comes to magic in general, especially with kitchen witching. And it's interesting though, because for the longest time, I, as a kid, really didn't like apples. Like they're not the thing that I really go off and like pick up naturally and eat. It was not a snack I was ever drawn towards. And yet, recently, I think it's just because I'm seeking out something that gives me that real big fall feeling. And the concept of cinnamon and apples just, oof, it really just winds me up so well. And so down below in the description of this video, you will find a link to how I made the crust for this, which is basically a very messed up, not that cute version of a braided pastry. And I decided to do apples with it instead of the original recipe. I think they do raspberries or some other type of fruit. But I also figured I would read off some other things that come with apples from the Lovely online. I'll link a couple of other things in the description down below of different things that I find when it comes to apple magic in general. And of course, as always, in the comments down below, leave your own things for what you think apples represent and do. So apples are known to do a little bit of money, along with prosperity, youth. It also is a huge thing of health, you know, concept of apple a day keeps a doctor away. Apparently there was even an old spell they used to do back in the day where they used to rub apples on people, and then after cutting them into 3s, and then if you disposed the apple, it absorbed the sickness and got rid of the sickness. Doesn't seem any sort of solid to me, but sure, why not? Feels like it'd be a very sticky way to go about it. Apples are also associated with fertility and knowledge. Think Eve and the snake, which is also very interesting to me because something so full of knowledge is always, and the forbidden fruit is, it kind of like so much like it just wraps itself around witchcraft in that way. I think also of even like some more like mainstream tales of like the poison apple, you know, given to someone. This idea of the apple being a very big link between the magic and the mundane seems to be a constant thing throughout.